Anda adalah orang yang ingin menjadi kaya dengan cara yang tak biasa. Anda adalah orang tua yang ingin mengajarkan anaknya untuk menjadi kaya. Anda adalah orang-orang yang siap bergerak maju, meninggalkan zona nyaman mereka. Anda adalah orang yang telah lelah bekerja, namun penghasilannya tidak berubah. Apa jawabannya? Simak video berikut.
Failure ever stop you? You know, use your brain, use your creativity. For example, look at Slack. You know, that thing came out, and that was a complete failure. They too tried a game. The game didn't work, but whatever Slack was became the success. Was a dialogue on the side of it. So it's one of the most important messages I have for entrepreneurs is that failure should inspire you to get smarter. And unfortunately, our school system says if you fail, you're stupid. That is not true. You know, we learn from our mistakes. Mistakes are opportunities to get smarter, be humble, and take a look at something. So anyway, the cash flow board game, just like Slack, was a failure. So I had to write Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which is a true story about my rich dad and my poor dad. And suddenly I went on the Oprah show and suddenly I became famous. So anyway, that's an entrepreneur's story. That's who I am.
Jawaban dari permasalahan tadi adalah entrepreneurship. Intinya adalah entrepreneur adalah seseorang yang mampu menciptakan bisnis baru dan berani menanggung sebagian besar risiko yang ada. Entrepreneur tidak hanya profesi, namun juga mindset yang harus ditanamkan, apalagi untuk mendapatkan uang. Lalu bagaimana ciri-ciri orang yang memiliki sifat entrepreneurship?
For a product or service. They decide to start a business which brings this idea to life. Maybe they've always dreamed of opening their own boutique. Or maybe they want to create an app which millions of people will use. So the dream of an entrepreneur can be big or small, but most of the successful ones share a number of characteristics. They're passionate, motivated, independent, and creative. Entrepreneurs love thinking outside the box. They're always looking to expand their knowledge, break out of their comfort zone, and find new opportunities in the marketplace. They don't just accept things as they are. They also believe that their ideas have value and that they have something special to bring to the table. So what do you think? Could you be an entrepreneur?
Semua hal tadi terangkum dalam kedua buku yang ditulis oleh Robert Kiyosaki, yaitu Rich Dad Poor Dad dan The Cash Flow Quadrant. Dalam buku Rich Dad Poor Dad, buku ini memaparkan dua pandangan yang berbeda untuk menjadi kaya, yaitu pandangan dari ayah miskin, Poor Dad, dan ayah kaya, Rich Dad. Sedangkan dalam buku The Cash Flow Quadrant, buku ini memaparkan tentang 4 tipe orang yang berbeda dalam dunia bisnis serta karakteristik dan juga keunikan dari setiap tipe tersebut. Tipe-tipe orang itu dibagi menjadi 4 kuadran yang didasari oleh sumber penghasilan mereka. Kuadran-kuadran itu adalah kuadran E, employee atau pegawai, berarti Anda punya pekerjaan tetap. Kuadran S, self-employee atau pekerja lepas, berarti Anda memiliki pekerjaan lepas. Kuadran B, business owner atau pemilik bisnis, berarti Anda memiliki sistem dan orang-orang yang bekerja untuk Anda. Kuadran 1, investor, berarti uang bekerja untuk Anda. Penjelasan tadi membagikan bagaimana cara orang-orang mendapatkan uang dari pembagian kuadran tersebut. Lalu bagaimana cara menjadi seorang entrepreneur yang baik? Simak video berikut.
Many of us want to become entrepreneurs. Starting your own business is one of the biggest dreams of our times. But how do you get to be an entrepreneur? Most of the advice focuses on the practicalities, writing a business plan, raising money, finding staff, marketing and PR. We'll go down a different route. In our eyes, at the heart of successful entrepreneurship lies something oddly more abstract, an accurate insight into the causes of human unhappiness. To be an entrepreneur means essentially to become an expert in the things that make life difficult for people. That's because every properly ambitious business is in some way trying to fix things for other people. And the bigger and more original what you're trying to fix happens to be, the more successful your business can be. Because consumer society is now well developed, it may be easy to think that all the big problems out there already have thousands of fixes anyway. Think of all those car companies or pizza outlets or news websites. We surely have enough of everything. What could we possibly add to what's already out there? But to get a sense of the vast opportunities that still remain in capitalism, all you need to do is ask yourself where and in what areas you're unhappy in the course of an average day. Every unhappiness is really a new business waiting to be born. Your frustrations are a nearly inexhaustible source of raw materials out of which the businesses of the future can be built. So while there may already be plenty of breakfast cereals and t-shirts and cell phones and cab rides for sale, there's so much more that frustrates and depresses us. Think of how difficult it is to get on with one's partner, educate children, cope with anxiety, discover what you want to do with your life, find a nice place to live, calm down in the evening. One could go on and on. Our griefs and irritations are endless, thankfully for the budding entrepreneurs. The biggest first step to take towards entrepreneurship is therefore to learn to study your own unhappiness and what might possibly heal it for you and others. When profits decline in businesses, it's really the result of too many people throwing themselves at trying to fix the same area because they can't think of anything more innovative to do, rather than start a new airline, mobile phone company or supermarket chain. And by contrast, healthy profits are a reward for understanding and mastering an area of human distress ahead of anyone else. Of course, ideas aren't enough on their own. You need to take care of practicalities and money, but they won't help you if your original psychological insight into human unhappiness isn't sound. And by the same token, if your insight into what makes people unhappy is razor sharp, and your solutions bold, then however difficult the journey, your business will stand a high chance of making money and benefiting humanity too.
Itulah hal yang bisa saya bagikan untuk Anda. Semua tentang entrepreneur semoga bermanfaat.